This is the intermediate clutch piston, intermediate clutch pack, the intermediate one-way roller clutch, the reverse clutch, the overdrive band, the overdrive servo, the reverse piston, reverse return spring, reverse clutch pack. Number 2 bearing, the input shaft and a forward clutch with the reverse hub, forward clutch piston, forward clutch return spring, forward clutch pack. The number 3 bearing, how do I know it's number 3? See the 3 notches? That tells you it's number 3. Okay, this is the forward hub. This is the number 4 bearing. Now, unlike the number 3 bearing, the number 4 bearing is silver on both sides. It's got 2 ridges. When you put this bearing in, those ridges have to go down into the pocket. If you put it upside down, when you put it together, what will happen is you'll break this bearing. Okay? Now, these bearings got a specific name. They're called Torrington bearings. They allow for lateral rotation. They allow for rotation of 2 objects in opposite directions. Okay, this is number 5 bearing. And you can see number 5 has a couple of notches. Number 5 sits on top of the forward sun gear. Tabs up. If I put tabs down,
It won't work.
well, it'll work. But what will happen is when you bolt everything together, it'll shatter the bearing. Okay? So when it goes in, the bearings go up. Okay? So number 5 bearing, forward sun gear. This is the intermediate shaft. What the intermediate shaft does is it engages the forward clutch. It engages right there, and then it attaches to the direct clutch like that. Okay? So anytime the input shaft is turning, both the forward clutch drum and the direct clutch drum, or cylinders, are rotating. Okay, it's a mechanical link between the 2. So this is called the intermediate shaft. Then we have the center support snap ring. We have the center support. We have the low roller bearing. This has got 14 rollers. We have the planetary. This is a Ravenol planetary. It has long pinions and short pinions. If you look down inside there, you'll see the different lengths of the pinions. This is the reverse band. Wraps around the planetary. So when I engage reverse, it locks up.
Ravenol is 2 sun gears, right?
2 sun gears. Reverse sun gears here. This is the drive shell and reverse sun gear. I missed that actually. This is the low reverse servo. Now the servo pushes on this tab here, but these 2 tabs here, if you look right down here, if you look down inside the case, you'll see 2 metal tabs sticking out. That's where the band applies. Okay, so we have the reverse servo. Then we have the anti-clunk spring, which goes here with the center support. We have the direct clutch hub. Now if you look at the forward clutch hub and the direct clutch hub, you'll notice there's a little bit of difference. But the biggest difference is the openings. Okay? This is the direct clutch return spring. This is the number 7 thrust washer. It's black on one side, silver on the other. This is the number 7 spacer. Okay, helps hold the snap ring. Then we got the return spring. Then we have the direct clutch pack, the direct clutch piston, the direct clutch cylinder. Immediately behind that, we have the number 8 bearing. Okay, this number 8 bearing sits nice and neat on the inside of that. What that does is it allows it to spin inside the output shaft. Okay? This is the output ring gear. We have the hub in there, and then of course the output shaft. Questions?
That is what bolts to your